Hello and welcome. If you're looking at engineering colleges in the Sivakasi region, PSR Engineering College is probably on your list. So let's break down what you need to know. First and foremost, for your TNEA counseling, the code you'll need is 4965. Keep that handy. So when you're shortlisting colleges, what's the first thing you should check? Well, a great place to start is the NAC score. PSR has a really strong CGPA of 3.28 out of 4. This isn't just a random number, it's a solid indicator of the college's overall quality in teaching, research, and infrastructure. It's a very good sign. And building on that, let's talk about another key number, 5. So what does this 5 stand for? It's the number of undergraduate engineering programs here that have been accredited by the National Board of Accreditation, or NBA. For you as a student, this is a huge deal, and we'll see exactly which branches have this seal of approval in just a moment. Okay, so here's a quick look at how we're going to cover everything. We'll start with the college's basic identity and its mission. Then we'll dive deep into its accreditations. After that, we'll check out the engineering programs available for you, look at placement results, and finally, cover the practical stuff like hostels, transport, and scholarships. All right, let's get into our first section. Here, we're just going to understand the fundamentals of the college, its identity, and what it stands for. So here are the core facts. The full name is PSR Engineering College. It's a self-financing autonomous institution, which is great because it gives them flexibility with their curriculum. Established way back in 1998, it's affiliated to Anna University, Chennai. It's also a linguistic minority institution for Telugu students. And for admissions, it follows the standard TNEA process. 65% of seats are through the government quota, and 35% are through management. You know, I always find it useful to look at a college's mission. It tells you what they're trying to achieve. Their mission is to contribute to society through excellence in technical education with societal values and thus a valuable resource for industry and the humanity. So it's clear, they're focused on creating not just skilled engineers, but also responsible citizens. Okay, so we've heard their mission. Now let's look at the proof. Section 2 is all about the official stamps of approval, the accreditations that measure academic quality. We mentioned this score earlier, and it's worth repeating. That 3.28 CGPA gives the college a NOC A grade. This directly impacts you because it means the institution is performing at a high level across the board, from the quality of teaching you'll receive to the facilities you'll use every day. Now, for that all-important NBA accreditation, here are the 5 branches that have it. You've got Computer Science, ECE, and EEE, all accredited right up to June 2028. Then there's biotechnology and mechanical engineering, both valid until June 2027. Having an MBA-accredited degree is a massive advantage. It's recognized globally and tells employers that your education meets the highest standards. And on top of NAC and NBA, you can see the college is also approved by AICTE for the 2025-26 academic year. What's also interesting is the active research project in the EEE department, which is funded by the Government of India's Department of Science and Technology. That's a great sign of serious academic work happening on campus. All right, let's switch gears and look at the most exciting part. What courses are actually on offer for you? Section 3, Engineering Programs for 2026. So, how many seats are up for grabs through TNEA counseling? In total, there are 870 approved undergraduate engineering seats at PSR Engineering College. And those 870 seats are spread across these 9 branches. You've got the popular ones like computer science, ECE, and IT. And then there are specialized fields like AI and data science, biomedical, and biotechnology. And of course, the core branches like mechanical, civil, and EEE. The most important thing on this slide, those TNEA codes. You'll need them for your choice filling, so make a note. It's also good to see that the college is keeping up with industry trends. They've introduced some really relevant new age branches in recent years. AI and data science was added in 2022, IT in 2023, and biomedical engineering back in 2019. This shows they're adapting to what the job market needs. Okay, now for the section that everyone, students and parents alike, is most interested in. Let's talk about placements. This is the real return on your 4 years of hard work and investment. Let's start with the headline number. The college has self-reported a placement rate of 94% for the TNEA 2025 batch. That's a very impressive figure. So what does that 94% actually mean? While looking at the details provided by the college, it translates to over 800 job offers for students so far.
And over the years, they've built a relationship with over 600 companies that have come to campus for recruitment.
Academics and placements are crucial, but so is your daily life at college. So, in our final section, let's look at the practical aspects: hostel facilities, transport, and financial aid. For students who need accommodation, the college provides separate hostels for boys and girls right on the campus. The boys' hostel can house about 800 students, and the girls' hostel has space for around 700. Both hostels have a mess that serves both vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. And for healthcare, a medical officer visits the boys' hostel, while the girls' hostel has a resident nurse. Wondering how you'll get to college every day? Well, they operate a fleet of about 26 college buses, which is quite extensive. And if you're traveling from further away by train, the nearest railway station is Sattur, which is about 28 kilometers from the campus. Finally, let's talk about financial support. The college facilitates a number of government scholarships that you can apply for. This includes the popular First Graduate Scholarship, schemes for SC/ST, and BC/MBC/DNC students, and also scholarships from the central government for minority and OBC students. It's definitely worth checking your eligibility for these. And just a quick note, all the information we've discussed today has been gathered from the college's official website and government portals at the time we prepared this explainer. It's always a good idea to double-check for the latest updates. Explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.